Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. We are going to have a look at the crime scene over here, which is what this is here. It's a broken droid. So clutching his serving tray has been heavily scavenged and the head is missing.
Nobody we talked with mentioned a droid. This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Of course they would. Now we have to go back. See what I mean about a lot of back and forth? Yep. That's what it's all about. Okay, we're back, so maybe somebody else will know more about the droid. Sure enough, it's this guy. I didn't hear that night. Right, I forgot about that. Let's go back and talk to, well, let's try Kif. About the murder. Found a broken servant droid by the murder scene. Probably one of Bahami's serving droids. He keeps losing them. A source have some displeasure for him. I know nothing more, though. It's possible that the droid saw something that we could recover. Quite possible. Did you find the head? The memory core is located there on that model. No, it was missing. Sadly, without a head I can't do anything. If we do find the head, however, I could work on it to have the proper equipment to do such an operation. So it was who? What's his name? Serving droid. This dude, I think. About the murder. Found a broken serving droid by the murder scene. S0D3. That's the third serving droid I've had this month. I hired a human to do the job. She's not very good, but at least she won't be stolen or destroyed as easily. What keeps happening to your serving droids? Recently this area has become more dangerous. Vandals and robbery are sadly common, but droids keep being stolen. Went missing the night captain and he was murdered. Why didn't you mention this before? I didn't know it'd interest you. He was found near the body. I given to understand Nico would know more about that. Okay, so let's go talk to Nico.
Welcome back. Foul business.
Broken serving droid.
That would be Bahama's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering.
What happened to it?
Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3.
Do you remember who scavenged the droid?
No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course. She was dead. Welcome back.
Wait.
Foul business.
Yeah.
That would be.
Okay.
I'd much rather.
Fine. Okay, so he said that the droid was scavenged. I'm kind of wondering if that means we should go out and talk to scavengers. But our journal hasn't been updated with that yet. Let's talk to this guy. Something close. You want the war to come? Certainly not. Logical but mercenary attitude. I heard the patron is so long as they buy drinks. War could rear its head at any time, but until then there is entertainment to be had for a price, of course. Okay, fine. You know what? I'm going to do it even though the my journal hasn't been updated. At least I don't think it has been. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's go see if we can talk to some of these scavengers. Salvagers, whatever.
Heard of any good finds?
Kind of blows chunks. Let's see if you can rewire you to be a little bit more helpful.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Give me components for free.
That goes against my primary
Nuts.
behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B8D cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix.
Request access market conditions channel multiplied by 0.
Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Cool. Apparently we can get things for cheap now. Oh yeah. Much better. So there's some pretty good droid stuff here. I would suggest you get some, but for me, oh, I don't know. I'm such a dork when it comes to stuff like that.
A lot of credits.
Some of those.
Blah blah blah. Man, okay, I'm gonna have to look at my journal here. Find much of the crime scenes of some dried blood and remains of a droid that probably worked. Can you perhaps someone indicating to give me more information? But alright, I guess I didn't talk to the right person. Oh boy, I thought I talked to everybody though. Hey wait, what about the guard? Nope, guess not. Nah. Okay. Do you like my Liku? Oh boy. Yeah, I know a lot about Twi'leks and that their Liku is actually part of their communication. Like, they move it around. Just like humans have body language. It's also an erogenous zone, apparently, for them.
Do you have a video?
I want to talk to you about the murder.
I really can't be any.
Shut up! What were they questioning you about?
Let's just say.
Fine. Wasn't you. I guess the guy didn't talk to this guy.
This room is.
Or did I?
Huh. If you.
By the murder scene.
That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were.
Any idea which scavenger got destroyed?
I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though.
Oh. Do you know that? Where?
That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There is a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some.
How well do you know Dagon?
I know his face.
Alright.
She's a...
Alright, I'll be going. Okay, now we know where to go. Jeepers creepers. Well, let's go have a look. Okay, so they said the droid.
Heard of any good finds?
No, not for you. All for me.
Greetings, Matt.
If any parts from one of the Balmer serving droids,
Entity Behemoth unknown. I have many serving droid parts.
I want to buy those parts.
The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits.
Here's 25 credits.
Thank you for your business.
Kif and the cantina could probably do something with this. We should head back.
Alright. Whatever. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go back to the Kif. Hello. Talk to you about the murder. That remains, can you get information from it? Okay, Ted, that's where his memory card is. Give me a minute or two. I should do it. Let's take a look at his last feed.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Damn. There you go, it seems this recording proves that the killer came from the marketplace. You may want to show this to Nico. Okay. Where is he? He's in here somewhere. This dude.
Welcome back.
But the murder,
Foul business, that is.
I want to show you this last transmission.
If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace. We should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Alright, off we go.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
Nico can explain it.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
Blah, blah, blah.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
Who's this guy?
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive.
They weren't really fighting, the regulars of the cantina can vouch for that.
Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other.
Wrong. But she wasn't killed until near closing time. It wasn't the heat of passion. I can confirm that they were good friends.
Why, you little... Friends would not carry on in such a manner.
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima, the bartender, can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. Well, there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime.
So were other people. Some salvagers were stripping the serving droid there within a minute or two.
So what? What matters is who was there first. An eyewitness said he came from his office almost immediately. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi.
He came from his office, but recording the murder shows the shot came from the opposite direction.
You have a recording? Well, I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
Alright.
The men will be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You're quite a team. Together, you got the Major to back down. That's no small feat.
Major seemed particularly unwilling to believe Dagon Gent was innocent.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators.
What do you mean?
I'm not gonna say anymore. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one.
Oh, you're locked up in the first place.
Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. Wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink.
Any idea who killed her?
No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free.
You don't care?
She's dead now. Not like finding whoever did it will bring her back. I deal with death all the time. We all end up like her eventually.
I know City might be able to help me out. I need to get in touch with someone from the palace.
Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is a lot tighter than a Hud's Fall. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with?
A Jedi Master.
A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a master there, I think I know who it is.
Get in touch with someone inside the palace.
There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. People I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure.
Who has him?
Bikel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. You take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him.
Alright. So, and we get a double-bladed lightsaber. Alright, well, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. Godspeed, stay frosty. See ya.